right, so today we are moving on. It's still part of that same unit, the same chapter as everything else that we've done, and it uses a lot of the same types of problems, changing percents to decimals, multiplying, things like that. So we are going to talk about tips today. So I have attached to this assignment the page from the book, and the page from the book kind of gives a little description. So a tip is an amount of money paid for a service, usually like at a restaurant where you sit down and you have a waiter or waitress come to your table and serve you. And the tip rate is the percent left as a tip. So it is customary to leave a tip for your server when you dine in a restaurant. The tip is usually 15% of the total cost of the meal. Well, this book is a little bit older. A lot of times these days we say even 20%, especially if you have a really good server, they did a very nice job. You might want to even go above and beyond and do 20% or more. But for this assignment today, we are going to be using the 15%. So again, remember when we have 15%, to turn that into a decimal, you take 15 and you divide it by 100, because remember percents are out of 100, and when you have a fraction like this, that line means divide. So when you do that, 0.15. And a lot of you have even got to the point where like you could just look at a percent and turn it into that decimal without even using your calculator. So, and that's fine. All right, so the example on this page says your meal cost $28.95. Okay, so we are going to find the tip of what you would have for this meal using the 15%. Okay, so to do that, you would take the cost of your meal, your $28.95, you would times it by your 0.15. Okay, so $28.95 times, so you get 4.3425. Okay, so again, this is money. We've got to make it into money, so you could just use the regular rounding rules. You only can have two numbers after the decimal. Here we have a 2. If that number is a 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, your second number in that hundredths place is going to stay. If it's a 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, it will go up. So the tip, the 15% tip on this meal would be $4.34. Then if you were going to find the total amount that you would pay, you would take the cost of the meal, the $28.95, you would add the $4.34 to that, so $28.95 plus $4.34. $33.29. Okay, so what you're going to do, you're going to do this page. It has 4 different scenarios from 4 different restaurants. First of all, you have to figure up the meal cost. So you have to add all of your items together. Once you figure up the meal cost, you then will find the tip, and then you will find the total cost. So I want you to use this page from the book that will be attached, but then you could type your answers into a Google form that I will also have attached. Okay? So it works the same way as things that we've been doing before. So you're going to times it by that percent as a decimal. And because this is a tip, this is above and beyond what you would pay, you're going to add it and find your total cost. So work on this, get this Google form filled out, get it submitted to me, and we will talk to you again.